This is Matt at AppWorks, and today's video is going to be a value picker shootout in which I show my favorite method to link table data from one to another. So in our little sample data here, we've got two tables. We have person and company. And what I really want to do is I want to be able to link a company to a person. So for example, Spirited Ways has this ID here. If I copy that to the clipboard, go to my person layout, and I paste that ugly ID into the foreign key company ID field for this person, it will then link that company to this person record. How do I do this with a picker though? So how we're going to talk. So this involves just three little things. One is a layout that's a list view. And on this layout, I'm going to do a search to limit it to only certain companies. So the super important thing about this one is I only want to find companies that are active, not just any company. The second parts are two very, very simple scripts. Let's get working on it. So I start by going into layout mode on my person. I create a new button where I want it to be, and I'm going to call this script and the button select company. It's going to run a script. The script doesn't exist yet, so I can create it. I'll call it select company. And it's just going to have a couple of steps. First, it's going to do a new window. The new window has quite a few options in it, one of which is make it a card window. Second, I can choose a specific layout. I choose my new card layout that I made, which is just that list view. Third, I'm going to choose a height. I'm going to make this around 500 pixels high, so it will be tall enough. Okay, the next step that I want to do is I want to limit my list of companies to only the ones that are active. So that's really simple. I say enter find mode. I say set field, and the field that I'm searching against is in the company table, and it's called active. Active is the value in the status field is what I should say. So what's cool about this method is you can do any type of really complex search, far more than you could ever achieve with a relationship you can build in here, and it's really easy to maintain. And then the very last step is perform find. That's it for this script. So here's how that would look. Let's see, my button bar has 3 segments. I get rid of the other 2 and define it with a nice look here. And what this will do is it will bring me a list of all of my companies which are active. Pretty sweet. Except what I don't yet have, and what we're going to build next, is what happens when I click one of these, because what I really want to do is grab the ID and put it on my, link it to my company, or to my person. Let's build that. So I go back into scripts. I'm going to make a new script called link company. This is going to have just 3 lines of code. First, I'm going to grab the value of the company that I'm choosing. So I say grab the ID of that company. That's kind of like my clipboard thing. Second, I'm going to close my card window. And last, I'm going to set the field of my foreign key, which is the company ID in the person table, to the value that I just made a second ago called $ID. That's it. That's that whole script. So the last and final step is, on my card, I need to have a button that actually does this. So I can just click on my 2 fields, right-click it and say button setup, choose perform script, choose link company, and now it will work. I love looking at things in debug mode, so we're going to turn on the script debugger and watch this thing happen. So first of all, I click select company, and it runs my script. It opens up my card window, goes to find mode, searches for active companies, and there's my subset. Now I have no script running, so I can just close the window if I want to. The next thing I want to do is I want to choose my company, so I'm going to choose AppWorks. That fires off my second script, which just has the 3 lines of code, grabs the ID from the company, closes the card window, and sets the company ID right there. And it's done. So there's a lot of different things you can do to improve this and to make it more flexible and powerful, but those are the only requirements to make this work. And it's very easy to just choose another company, or if you don't want to make a change, just to close the window. So it's got a lot of really nice things to recommend it. Thanks very much for your time, and I hope you vote for my video.